Hello, hello, good evening, good evening. Okay, let me finish setting up. It's stream time. How are you doing, Ark? You're deciding on your purchase, right? You still have the only people you can mention can reply song? Do I? Wow, really? Hold on. Why is that? I don't remember checking it off. Why? Everyone. Like, I tweeted before. That's so why? I didn't check it off. Everyone. It's like on by default. What should my test tweet be? My throwaway tweet. My throwaway tweet to test it. Just put a heart. Everyone can reply. I tweet again. Okay. Hopefully that should fix it for future tweets. My iPad. I think I was gonna tweet from like Twitter Circle earlier, but then like maybe that's why? I don't know. Maybe I hit the wrong setting. Anyway, let's get started. Sunfish. Granny R's room. Okay. Our story so far. This is why I don't tweet, just reply, you save yourself all these troubles. Luke and Layton met Babette. Oh yeah, the lady. A wealthy woman hysterical over the disappearance of her boy, Tom. The two offer to help look for Tom, though the only clue they have is one of Tom's tiny shoes. Professor Layton and Luke search for additional clues on the train. Alright, so we are looking for Tom. Babette's boy. Alright, which direction do we go? So... are we heading this way? We were here already. I remember we talked to the lady. We talked to Babette. We got the... I think we're heading this direction, right? Okay, we haven't talked to this guy. He has a puzzle for us. Oh, a passenger! Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck. You're not a passenger too? Nah, I'm just a mechanic on the train. I ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Like butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time that I started making up puzzles. Wanna take one for a test drive? Surviving in the wild. 20 picarats. Think I'm gonna wait till my financial aid money to come in and then I'll buy it. Okay, right. You get the money in, then you can like decide, figure out your finances. After years of bad business, a local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food. The animals make a plan to escape the zoo. Bro, what kind of zoo is this? They just left the animals to starve like this? After prying open the bars on their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find our way through the maze-like walls of the zoo exit. Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo, and then tap Submit to answer. Just remember, an animal shows its true colors in the wild. Huh? Are we just assuming that like all the predators and prey, like all the prey will not survive? Do some of these lead to dead ends? Like some of the animals, like they can't escape anyway? I think the lion can escape. And I think is the panda stuck? The panda might be stuck, guys. The crocodile might be stuck as well. Rip panda. How about the tiger? Right, tigers are cute. Tiger and... wait, tiger... I think the tiger... Huh? The tiger's stuck too? Lion might be stuck... wait, no, hold on. Let me look at the lion. Too many lions. With my eyeballs confused. Okay, the lion can get out. Crocodile, yeah, if I don't know if it's a crocodile or an alligator, it's a crocodile. The bunny will die because it's with the lion. And then the giraffe. Will the lion eat the giraffe? An alligator, I think. Yeah, okay. Alligator. I think the... is it the lion that's gonna survive?
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved. When have you ever seen a crocodile in a zoo? Do they not have them in zoos? I think have I seen one in a zoo before? I don't know. Now I'm not sure if I've seen one. I always just call them crocodiles. I've seen lots of alligators before in the zoo. The only animal that will safely escape to freedom is the lion. While both the rabbit and the lion will make it as far as the path to the exit, the second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat it. Hey, what's the big deal? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you solve them that fast? Ah, hello Chariot, how's it going? How are you? Okay, so we came out here, but Tom's not here. Don't suppose anything on the train's gonna break, do ya? I'm dying for something to do. Bro, you can't just hope for the train to break just cause you're bored. Okay, so we went in here. We went in here. This is Babette. She's sleeping. How can she sleep at a time like this? Right, she's missing her boy. I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put the poor lady at ease. Okay. Where haven't we looked yet? We already looked in the kitchen. Do you have a puzzle for us? No? Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy wandering around with only one shoe? No, I don't believe so. But come to think of it, a couple who were just here were talking about a child. Oh? Interesting. Do you have any idea where we might find this couple now, my good man? I believe they are staying in the 4th car, sir. May I recommend paying them a visit? A wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your assistance. The 4th car, okay. Come along now, Luke. Let's go drop in on the couple in the 4th car. Okay, we got our objective now. This is the 4th car? Okay. New mission. Any hint coins here? Hint coins, okay, we'll talk to them. New mission, survive! Whoa there, young fellow, you're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here. Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we are searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this? Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie who just passed by, remember? Oh, yes, he was a cute one. He was. Small and very clever looking, I'd say. So, you did see Tom, then? He's been missing a while now. I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a right nice name, though. Oh, pish posh, dear. I'd bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room. Our room. I almost said dorm, our room. Yes, now that you mention it, I have a feeling that scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can really tell, eh? Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What? Are you talking about 2 different people, perhaps? I hate to say it, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. Okay, our new objective, return to the site of Tom's disappearance. Was that the dining car? Oh, did it have a puzzle for us? I'm sorry, I couldn't be of more help to you. It was nice talking with you folks, though. Let me give you a puzzle on the for the road. Puzzle for the road. A puzzle? Pass it on. Okay. 8 people are playing an unusual communication game. In this game, one person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have 1 recipient using these rules. What's the shortest amount of time in minutes for the message to pass to all 7 players? Okay, rip English. Bruh. My reading skills have already started to deteriorate, really just started. Any drinks? Snacks or drinks? I have Waterloo. Pineapple. I think I had the same drink last week too. For Layton. Okay. What is this? So they're playing telephone? 1 person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message each time the message is spoken. So it doesn't say it has to be to 1 player at a time, right? Can't this 1 person just speak it to the other people? 1 person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have 1 recipient. Okay. I almost just glossed over the important rule there. Ice cold water. It's hot. It's hot? What do you mean it's hot? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And the starting person? My room is hot. It's been hot lately, hasn't it? 7 minutes? Takes 1 minute to pass along the message. I only have one recipient. Installation. There when you need it, and there when you don't. So true. I remember like one of the old places I used to live at. Like one of the rooms just had terrible, wasn't very insulated well, so summer it was super hot and then winter was freezing cold. Now my question is, do we have to go in a line like this? Or perhaps, you know, as this person is saying it to this person, right? First message, and this person tells this person, or maybe this person can tell this person while that's happening? Like, do we have to go in a line, or can we have multiple people saying the message at the time? Stinging that too? Okay, let's go with that line of thinking. Okay, how do I write that? How do I visualize this? Okay. Let me redraw my little picture. It doesn't clarify, so that's probably right. Okay. Oh, this person here? That's 1 minute. Okay. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, now this person can tell this person. Person can tell this person. The original person can tell this person. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes? Do we go with 4? If it's wrong, what if it's wrong?
And now to test my theory. Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Did the wording of the puzzle throw you for a loop? Are my notes gone? Okay, no, they're still here, okay. What am I missing? Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Can there only be one speaker? Do we look at the hint? It's only 20 picarettes. Do we look at a hint? I really want to get it. Should we look at a hint? It's gonna say something useless, isn't it? Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. What you need to remember here is that any one person can only spread the message to one other person at a time. Try reading the problem again, bearing in mind the above. Any one person can only spread the message to one other person at a time. I had to switch phones, what I miss. So I tried to do, the answer as 4 minutes. So if the original person talks to this person, and then both of them pass on the message next, and then all 3 of them can pass on the message next. So that's how I got 4 minutes, but they said it was wrong, so I don't know. And I looked at a hint. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. What you need to remember here is that any one person can only spread the message to one other person at a time. Try reading the problem again, bearing in mind the above. What'd I do wrong? You're right, but counted wrong. Alright, we have the first person. First person spreads the message to the next person, right? First person spreads the message to the next person. They both spread it to the next person. Oh, okay. I think I see how I counted wrong. Now 4 people know the message. Is it 3? Okay, I need to visualize this again. So first message. Three?
And now to test my theory.
Okay. Bruh. Here I was thinking, yeah, it's like this. I was wrong. Okay, if the original messenger spreads the word as shown above, the game can be completed in 3 minutes. During that time, the original messenger can tell 3 people in the message, and the people who hear the message within the first 2 minutes can go on to become messengers themselves. When an emergency arises, information networks structured in the above fashion can help get the word out fast. You did count wrong, I know. We got it in the end, though. Yes, sirree, that's the answer. Pair of sharp tacks, the 2 of you are. I'm downright impressed. Still, don't get your hopes up about finding that little one. He could be anywhere. Goodness, listen to my husband. Sometimes he can be a little negative without realizing it. I, for one, am rooting for you. Best of luck finding that little one. Maybe you need to go back to school? Bruh. What am I gonna learn at school, huh? Camera. Oh, this is the button, right? How to math better. Listen, we live in a world where everyone has a smartphone. Therefore, you do not need math. The phone can do it for you. Okay. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you 2 are still flipping over furniture to find that tyke, Do you mean to say that the child has been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train. Huh? What do you mean? I've asked everyone on board, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off earlier got off earlier or fell from the train. Fell off? Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search. Bruh, Shelby, he really thinks this child, like, fell off the train? What if the kid climbed on the roof, right? Did Chelmy look on the roof? I don't think so. What if your phone breaks one day? Nah, it won't break. That's why you have a calculator, right? I still have a regular calculator somewhere in my house. Where you borrow your friends. You tap on, you know, your friend's shoulder, be like, can you pull out your phone and do this math for me? Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed? Alright, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle biter got off to? Ankle biter? You would think oversized heads would make them smarter. But if their heads are too heavy, isn't it hard to walk? Maybe he like tumbled out the window that way. That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here. Oi, there's no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come out of it, I tell you. Listen, if I went back to school, right, or if I was already very smart, I probably wouldn't be a VTuber. I'd be a normie doing normie things and doing office work, alright? Where did Tom disappear? Was it here? This car, was it near somewhere else? He's not tall enough to reach the window. You're already pretty smart. Uh-huh, sure. Who could this be? What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted. It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while. You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself. Do you think that someone might be tailing us? A stalker? Someone's trying to stalk the great Professor Layton? It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. You doubt me? No, that's not true. Depends on your definition of smart. I don't know, I feel like I was one of those people who was like, quote, smart. But, I don't know, I think I'm just a regular person. In the end. Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor? It certainly does. But the strange thing is that it's the same foot as the shoe we found earlier. So it is. Tom's got 2 left feet. Aha! So then Tom must be... Oh ho ho, Luke, I do believe we both made a faulty assumption. What exactly do you mean? Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far. Let's see. We found a tiny shoe on the floor. That's right. A shoe small enough for a baby. And then there was the cap we found in the kitchen. But it was lodged in such a tiny corner. I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there. Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train. That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while, We've been searching for Tom. We've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start? I think I see what you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be... What do you guys think? What's Tom's secret? What do y'all think? A dog, perhaps? I think I'm smart, but I'm too lazy to care try. I think... Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, if they have the right resources and, like, energy and time, anyone has the potential to be, like, smart, right? Yeah, I think so. I think, I don't know. I feel like I tried too hard during school. Or, like, I feel like whenever I looked around at, like, other students in my classes and stuff, I was just like, you can see that they didn't care as much. I was just like, oh, why do I care so much? I don't know. It's hard to, like, balance it out. Who is Tom really? Alright, we'll see. Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be the child we suspect him to be. Move the L-shaped pieces around and arrange them into a plus shape in the middle of the board in a way that sheds some light on Tom's true identity. Oh boy, I wonder what Tom could possibly be. How do I move these? Oh, okay, I actually have to, like, do shuffle and stuff. Apple puzzle again? I think it is. Look at this. We have to move everything around. Okay, those need to go that way. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. Help. Stuck. Okay, what did I want? I wanted a plus... Everything in a plus sign? Wait, no. No, wait, these should be in the corners. The little paw prints should be in the corners. Oh, okay.
Here goes!
Here goes!
That was almost too easy!
I only took 135 moves. Good work. Tom is a dog! Do you recall that girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom. So if we track down that girl, we'll find Tom. Alright. The professor and Luke decide to search for a young woman holding a little dog. Alright, let's look. I know you're itching to see what's behind that door, but we can't go backstage without a pass. What if we took a really quick peek? No can do, little guy. You need a ticket to do that. I tell you what, your pal Sammy Thunder has a puzzle that'll take your mind off that door. Check it. What? He has a puzzle for us? Assume dog because don't people put shoes on dogs or something? Yeah. He seems like the owner is like a really rich lady, so she seems like the type of person to spoil her dog like that. Like dressing it up. Oh my, I see numbers. Okay. An unknown number of people are riding a train. At the first station the train pulls into, 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues so that the next stations, 1/4 gets off, then 1/3, then 1/2. Then, at the final station, all the passengers remaining on the train exit as well. Assuming no one got on the train during the ride, what is the fewest number of people that could have been riding on the train when it set out? Not this puzzle. Aren't you smart? We can do this. Aren't we smart, intelligent people? Alright, so we work backwards. So half the remaining passengers? 1/3. I'm lazy. Ah! I don't want to do this. Okay, hold on. 1/4 gets off, 1/3, then 1/2. As you say, can't you get your phone to do it? Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm like, should we get like I don't know why the number 36, like some 30 something pops into my mind because I'm just looking at the fraction numbers. You're just throwing a number and just try it. Okay, so 1/6 of the people get off. That's 1/6. That leaves 30. So 1/5 gets off. That's 6, right? I don't know why my brain just stopped functioning. So 6 people get off if it's 1/5. Next 1/4 gets off. What's 1/4? Is that also 6? Yeah, okay, so that'll be... Is it 18? Is it 18? I can't do math publicly. I'll embarrass myself. It's 18, right? Yeah, okay, 18. 1/3 gets off, so that's also 6? Half gets off, that leaves 6. So it's asking you, so this works, but it's asking us what the fewest number is, right? What's the fewest possible amount of people, passengers? So this would be 36, but I don't know if there's a number lower than that. Perhaps, I don't know, like 24? We start with 24? 24 passengers, 1/6 would be, 4, so it's 20. 1/5 is 5, so that'd be 15. 1/3 is 5. We can't really do half, can we? 15? What? Should I just throw in 36 and just see?
Let's see if this works. Oops, that wasn't right.
Puzzle comes together quite quickly once you realize a certain simple principle. Oh, hello, Manaka. Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't have my item set up. Hold on, Ark. Just a moment. I'll throw something, I promise. How are you, Manaka? Okay, let me just get that software loaded up. We're leaving. We're not doing this puzzle. What's that? You're tired of my puzzle? Yeah. Scam that on my points. Don't worry, I'll redeem something. I'll redeem some items. No biggie, my mellow remains unharshed. Okay. Find the girl with the small dog. Hold on, it's loading. The software's loading. So I'm okay. I'm starting to struggle because of the heat, but still okay. Yeah, it's been hot here too a bit, like summer humidity. Yeah, I'm good. A little tired today, but you know, overall pretty good. Just a moment. Okay. Where's my chat box? There you go, Ark. Just for you. Just for you. Okay. Okay, let me just move things around again. Here, this is our room. Oh, we never did this puzzle with Luke's trunk, did we? His luggage. Perhaps, so not here. Not in the kitchen. No puzzle for us, sir? Okay, same as before. Inspector Chelmy. Well, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton, dashing about like he knows something I don't. I was just about to head over to Babette's and inform her that her child is no longer aboard the train. Bro, imagine having to break that news to someone being like, yeah, your child fell off the train. Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask you to give us just a bit longer to finish our search? Still don't want to face the truth, eh, Layton? Fine, since you're so intent on it and seeing how Babette is snapping right now, I'll wait a little longer. But mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her, got it? If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back before that. Understood. I plan to do just that, Inspector. We'd better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can. What if she never wakes up? I don't know, she still looks quite alive to me. Sweet baby boy. Alright, let's look. Okay. We must be close. Who's this? Rousley? Hey, looky here, you guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. I applaud ya. Heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple can do go-getters good go-getters like yourselves. A couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? Sus. This is the checkpoint. Testing to see if we are smart enough, got enough riz to move on, right? Nope, that's not the answer. Phew, this one is gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell ya. Now what's with you two? What can I do for you? We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to the back of the train, I think. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. Now hold it right there, Top Hat. Top Hat? I see how it is. Get all grousey to answer your question and scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know. So the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fella a hand. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service? There's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. Wanna try? We have no choice, do we? Clouds and sky. A man sitting next to you on a train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus cloud? Okay. So, hold on. This is definitely sky. These fit in with each other, right? These fit in with each other. This one and this one. Okay, wait, okay, now what? Okay, so how much is cloud? So that's... Wait, we have 2 skies so far. One, two, three, 4 cloud? The 4 cloud? What if it's cut in triangles? It's 5 now. Wait, so if for example these 2 blocks match, right? Does that count as like 1 sky? I mean, or 1 cloud? Or is it equal parts? One cloud, right? So each pair is 1 cloud. Am I correct to think that? 6 sky, 1 cloud, I mean 4 cloud perhaps? Is that correct? Is that correct? I don't know, we'll see.
This should do the trick.
Okay.
Ha! Wonderful.
Ah, wonderful. The key here is to use the stud surrounding a picture to divide it up. All simply pairs of the same drawing with the color reversed. That means in these 8 areas there are 4 squares of sky, 4 squares of cloud. Okay. Big brain. That's right, I'm smart. Ah, so that's how you do it. You've got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, as to that girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. Ooh, we got a glass part. Okay, Professor and Luke decide to talk with the girl on the observation deck. Part of the camera is this here. Alright, here we go. Confrontation. Who is this mysterious girl?
Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Professor?
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yeah?
Looks like Flora has joined us. Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Yep. Wow, look how cute he is. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. Oh-ho, right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner. Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now. Don't be ridiculous. Come along now. Yep, she said with such enthusiasm. Flora is not traveling with you. Your traveling companions are shown on the bottom left of the map. The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to bring Tom back to his owner, Babette. Any hint coins? Does Flora give us dialogue? Look, Tom, you can see Tom in our little thing up here too. He looks like a person, not a dog in the little pixel art here. Where's Chelmy? Where's Inspector Chelmy? We have to like brag to him that we actually solved this case. Oh, thank heavens you're alright. My sweet little Tommy boy, I've missed you so. Yep. This is Tom? We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut. How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel? Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. The next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we've got real cases to solve. You got it, Inspector. Don't you walk away from me. I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners. Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom. Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps. Good idea, my boy. Eep. I do believe a reward is in order. Ooh, what do we get? Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist. New hamster toy? Okay. Here we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone. How much longer till we get there, Professor? I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait. You even have a hamster? I do! I'll show you. Turns out that Tom isn't a child, as we thought originally, but rather Babette's pet dog. It would seem that Babette's affection for Tom is so deep that she considers him to be much more than just a pet. That Eep sure was believable. Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to return to their quarters for the time being. You should name your pig in 30 seasons Hamster? Well, how about just Ham? Or Bacon? I know it's quite a gift, but you rescued my sweet boy, so I insist you keep it. Oh. Here's our hamster. I named him Snorlax because he likes eating. He looks sad because he's overweight. He needs to lose weight. His owner let us borrow him so he can lose weight. Okay, 3 spaces. This?
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
That voice. We're not quite at 8 steps yet. Can I? It says within 3 spaces. Does this work? Or is that too far?
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
It's too far for him. He might as well be New York hamster. Within 3 spaces. 3 spaces I don't know if he can walk diagonally.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
We'll come back when we get another toy for him to be motivated to exercise with. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time? Well, until I found that little dog, I've just been relaxing in my room. Really? You've got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one in the 3rd car. Wow, you do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you? You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. Eek! What happened? My word! Why has the train stopped? What's going on? Rip Tip. The hamster needs Tip, doesn't he? I thought Flora lives with them now. Shouldn't they know where she'd be? So it looks like Layton and Luke went on the train to do investigating, and then Flora didn't. She said she didn't want to be left alone, so she followed them in secret. Okay, so Mr. Beluga here, who's yelling, is like the owner of the train, I think. Samuel, you dolt! What did you do this time? Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a downed train, like just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man. Then get your rear in gear and move it now! Move the whole train? I won't have your laziness tarnishing the military brand. But I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, you know, gear-headed to handle this? Where's that mechanic guy that we saw? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, uncle. You know, in Japanese, the word unko isn't it poop? I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. Okay, alright, sir. Whatever you say, Mr. President. Uncle. His uncle. You say the word in Japanese unko, it means poop. Did you have a puzzle for us? No puzzle? But I'm too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain. Wow, looking at it again, it sure is a stunning train. Okay, we just gotta go around. Look around. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is gonna take some time, so just, sit back with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train blocking the track so we can, like, get a move on? Step aside now. We're not going anywhere until that train moves off the track. Until we get this car out of the way, the Military Express isn't going anywhere. Train swap. Swap the positions of the two trains along the tracks, move the cars one at a time, make sure the numbers by the side of the track matches the numbers of each car. Okay. One of these, eh?
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
There we have it. You return. Welcome back, Chariot. That's right. Now hurry back to the train. It's behind schedule as it is. Hopefully we should be able to continue our journey now. Yep, I reckon we're good here. Give me just a second, and we'll be up and running again. After drinks were spoken of, I went to go buy some seltzer liquid death. It's good, nice. Get that liquid death. Wait, so for that puzzle, we literally just moved that stopped train on the track that was blocking the way? Is that what that was? We actually moved the whole train? We're finally moving again. It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll find anything useful, if we'll find any useful information there. Just don't question it, alright? I hope so. Ooh, we got a part for the camera. Luke's big dinner, the worker ant, and the train ride. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check. No shrimp in chat. No shrimping, and thank you for hydrate. Why does it sound so eerie? The country village of Dropstone, chapter 2. Someone is like Superman level strength here. Ultra shrimp mode. No shrimp. That sudden stop back there did a number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. Oh, okay. We got at least 3 hours till we'll be ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sights? Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. Alright. I guess we're tourists now. Tourist time. Sightseeing time. I tell ya, man, this sleepy little farming place is like the chillest place on earth. The boss is wandering around the village, and so is that inspector dude. Oh, Inspector Chelmy. The village is celebrating its 50th anniversary right now. I bet there's tons of stuff to do. If I weren't stuck working, I'd definitely go check it out myself. So the village was founded only 50 years ago. That's quite young for a settlement in these parts. And it's so peaceful here. I really can't believe we'll find any clues about the Elysian box. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure of that, Luke. Remember, one of the first rules of puzzle solving is that the answer is often in the unlikeliest of places. Of course you're right. I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled for clues, Professor. Not gonna lie, I thought the whole game was gonna take place on only the train. I think I do remember... Yeah, I was like, I think there's a detour. So I remember this detour, the village. And it will eventually make it to our destination. That was on the train ticket. Right? Isn't that train setting like perfect for murder mystery, you know? Oh wait, we should look for hint coins. Where do we come from? Right? Hint coin? Wow, you can't see mountains like this in London. Huh? A puzzle? Of course you think about murder mystery. No, isn't the train perfect for murder mystery? When I was playing like my mobile game, there was definitely like a murder mystery that happened on the train. I always thought trains are definitely not that big. I guess that's true too. But I don't know, I guess it depends on the train as well. Like the trains I've ridden are not that big, right? Like I don't know. I would think the hotel would be better, right? A hotel would make more sense, bigger. But isn't the train thrilling? It's like moving. Look at this poster of a train, Professor. Yes, it's quite lovely, Luke. Oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture. Huh? What do you mean, Professor? Dramatic farewell. Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? I guess that's true. When people leave on the train, and then the person like looks out the window and waves, and the person on the platform is like waving, and they run after the train, they're like, goodbye, right? Trains probably don't stock energy drinks though. Maybe you can make a train that has energy drinks. Trains, I've heard about it. Thanks, visual novel about trains. Manaka, you got experience with the trains, don't you? Below is a picture of a man and woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle that unusual area. If the train has like private rooms, then yeah, definitely. But it's also very narrow, not that good for moving and hiding after a murder. I guess that's true. Has to be like a really fancy train, like this one with the dining car and everything. Everyone has their own private room. Hotels, I can see it. But train! The train's moving! It's like, you know, high-speed action. Okay, what's the unrealistic detail? Let's look. Let me pick up my iPad and actually look at this. Not unless it's the train from the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. What? Was there a murder? Is that where it took place, on the train? Man and woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single unrealistic detail. What's the unrealistic detail? The window? Is it the window? Is it the window? What else could it be? If y'all have a insight on what it could be, let me know. The motion isn't that much of a feature unless the climactic final battle is on top of the train and it's hand-to-hand combat. Yes, definitely. It's supposed to be a murder mystery game gone wrong. Oh, okay, okay. See, so the train's the perfect place for murder mystery. If you do it right, I guess. What's wrong with this picture? Is it this guy? Isn't he the conductor of the train? His item? What is this? Can I try to guess, or you want to do it yourself? What's your guess, Manaka? Tell me. What's your guess? The shadows? Redraw your circle. Think near the woman. A thing near the woman? Are you into murder mystery? I just like mysteries in general, I think. That's why I like Professor Layton, I like Ace Attorney. Short backpack thing? Unrealistic. Feels strange. This looks sussy. Let's take a guess. Let's see.
Just leave it to me. Well, I'm stumped.
Think hard about the clues you've been given. Try again. You know what? What's the game called? It's Ghost Trick? Is it called the Ghost Trick Phantom Detective? That's caught my eye. I'd like to play it. Murder coin. Maybe someday we'll play a Murder of Sonic. It looks like a game I'd be interested in playing, but I don't know if I want to do reading all the voices and stuff. Okay. It's this, right? Sorry for the coin. No, you're good. Is it because the window's open? Is it the open window?
Let's see if this works.
Alright.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Good eye. Were the man in the picture to open the window as shown above, the frame would go through the roof of the train. Most trains have windows that either slide down into the body of the train or allow only one portion of the window to open. Of course, thanks to today's modern air conditioning, a good number of trains have been fitted with windows that don't open at all. The frame would go through the roof of the train. Alright. Wrong equation to get the right answer. Listen, we got it right. Oh, right there! That was the odd section. Oh, we got a two-sided part. Okay, for the camera. Ah yes, won't open like the trains I take daily. Right? I don't think any of the trains I take have openable windows. This, right? Okay, what's this part? don't think these wires match. Oh, maybe like here? Does that fit there? I feel like that doesn't fit. Can't even see out the windows. It's all solid. Okay, we'll put this part away for now. We'll think maybe we get more parts, so it'll be more obvious where that one goes. I want to help the hamster. But I think we need more. We need another toy to motivate him to exercise. Okay, any other hint coins? Eventually, no windows, just TV screens with cameras. When I went to Universal in Florida, there's like the two parks, and you can take a Harry Potter train from one park to the other. And I think that's what they did. Like the windows were just like TV screens, so it showed like Harry Potter and friends like riding on their brooms, being like, "Wow, you're riding a train! Wow," you know, like that. Well, Mr. Layton, how are you enjoying your time here in Dropstone? It's been delightful. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside. The air is so clean and fresh. I'm so jealous of the people who get to live out here. I couldn't put it better myself. There's something about this place that makes you feel like a new man. And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Voluntary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite the coincidence. Yes, indeed it did. Sheer coincidence, of course. Perhaps sussy? Suspect? Still, it could have been fun to celebrate your train's anniversary here at the festival. Well, we already have a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at an exclusive venue in London. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train. Yes, and on that note, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Good day, Mr. Layton. Good day to you, Mr. Beluga. My, it's already been a year since she passed. Time truly does just fly by. Who? She? Who do you think he was talking about, Professor? I haven't the foggiest, Luke. This town is just like Kiku old. What do you mean? Bruh. If you think about it, this town is barely a generation old. Yeah, it's only 50 years. But I guess a lot can happen in 50 years as well, right? That's a fresh town. Yeah, isn't it young? A young town if it's only 50. Oh, hello, fancy seeing you laddies. Me? They booted me off the train until they fix it. If you're after a few puzzles to pass the time, just take a peek inside my shack of wonders. I'll be here until I can get back on the train, so just come by if you get a hankering for a puzzle. Okay, let's look at the puzzles we missed. If you think of how much we advanced in 50 years, yeah, I know, right? A lot has changed in 50 years. Still smells of wrapping of the packaging. That new town smell. Brand new town. Whippersnapper town. Isn't it like... they kicked everyone off the train? Wouldn't it be hard to wrangle everyone back onto the train if they're all like, you know, walking around town? How many passengers are there? How are they supposed to keep track of all of them? Okay, Luke's big dinner. Let's look at this one. Legit, 50 years ago, none of this would be possible. Literally everything that we are all doing right now. I know, right? Internet, iPad, computer, streaming, Vtubing. Now, Luke, are you sure you can really eat all of that? You put in quite an order there. No sweat, Professor. I'll clean my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the professor is concerned, as Luke's order cost twice what the professor's did. Below, you can see all the items Luke and Professor Layton ordered, as well as the price of each item. Touch the price for each of the items that are part of Luke's order. Legit every single thing, right? Probably honk the whistle really loud. Whoever doesn't hear it, oh well, they're stranded in the middle of the countryside if they don't hear it. If you think about it, it's not impossible to predict at least something. That's true. Talking to people from far would also be impossible, right? We probably wouldn't be talking to each other, right? Unless we like telephone or wrote a letter. I never read Fahrenheit 451. I remember it as a book I was interested in reading, but I never got to read it. Okay, Luke's order cost twice the professor's did. Letters. I'll send a carrier pigeon to you. You can get a letter that way. Okay, so we have to tap each item that is part of Luke's order. So Luke's orders cost twice the professor's did. So what's the total? Let's see. I didn't read many books, I am honest. I really appreciate it. I don't read many books. Okay. Smoke signals. Bro, smoke signals. Carrier matcha. Poor matcha, he'd have to fly a long way to carry letters. Okay, we have a 20, 40, 60, 85. So the total price is 85. There's too many numbers, I don't want to think about this. Imagine sending matcha. Okay, matcha, go to Cali and send this letter to a friend. Bro, I don't think matcha would make it. Now I'm reading, slowly, the story of Rapture from Bioshock. Oh, that sounds interesting. I know my friend is a fan of the Bioshock series, and they've mentioned, like, Rapture and all that. That sounds interesting. We'll come back to this puzzle. I don't want to think about it right now. Okay, what's this one? The worker ant? Matcha would just ride a horse, bruh. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One day, one such ant was returning with food when he bumped into an acquaintance in front of the nest. Whoa there, doofus! Don't you know that you took the longest path possible back to the nest? Think about where you're going, man. Knowing that the ant never traveled the same area twice, can you trace the path he walked to get to the nest? Another longest path puzzle? It's an experience. Old West style. Epic Gifted the Trilogy. You can play. Okay. Yeah, my friend really likes the series. Matcha has a hat and revolver. Yeah, I get motion sick. I watched my friend play a little bit of Bioshock Infinite when I was like hanging out with them. I was like, wow, this is cool. The longest path. Should we guess? Could this be the longest path?
Just leave it to me. I'm stumped.
Rip, I know, right? I get motion sick. That's why I play puzzle games like this. The longest path. We'll come back to it later. If it wasn't for motion sickness, there'd be a 60% chance I get her to play Alien Isolation. Where did that 60% come from? What? Yep, that's a bench. Sure is benchy. What a way to describe a bench. Is this fair food? I could really go for something fried. From my brain, okay. Sorry. Ask her to play the forest for why do y'all want me to play like the somewhat scary games? Like even like making adjustments and stuff, I don't know, it depends on the game. Like I was playing Story of Seasons like yesterday. Like my character walked into the water to go fishing in the ocean. And I could feel it, like, because of the way the water was moving, the way my character was walking, I was like, oh, if I do this more, then I'll get motion sick. So I'd like, don't move. Massage? Massage. Do I know that one? In exchange, I have no aim, so I still can't play FPS, bro. Yeah, I don't think I'd be good at it. I don't think I can aim either. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Wurtzer, what a name. Oh ho, and who do we have here? Visitors from out of town? Indeed we are. We were traveling on the Voluntary Express, but we've stopped here for repairs. If you're here for repairs, I bet I know where you're headed. Oh really? Huh? How would he know? What do you mean, sir? Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yep, just chatting with myself, forget about it. Say, did you notice the festival that's running today here in Dropstone? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun. What was that like? Layton had like a realization. I'll greet you all for today. Good night, have fun. Have a good night, Manaka. Thank you for chatting and watching the stream. Didn't Gura play Visage like a year ago? Super intense hard game. Probably a lot visually for you with this sickness. One thing I don't like about games like Visage is the lack of direction and ambiguous objective. I feel it must be Visage. I'll probably recognize if I see it. But yeah, motion sick. I've been cursed. Like even like a Breath of the Wild, like I was thinking about starting up Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm just like, oh, I'll probably like get motion sick from it. Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do. I've never been to a real life festival before. It's wonderful. Oh, that's right, Flora. I'd forgot how you grew up in that one little village. Well, now's your chance to make up for some lost time. Let's explore. That's a great idea. Where should we go first? Oh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they've got. Wait for me. Ha 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 ha. You two watch where you're running, or you're liable to crash into something. Who is that? Who could that be? Who is that suspicious character in the shadows? It would seem that Dropstone is still rather young, right? Only 50th year anniversary? A puzzle? What are all these arrows for? Oh, it's a carnival game! Hey there, Squirts! Try your hand at this fine game of skill! I'll tell you what, since business is so slow right now, the first try is on me. Gosh, really, mister? Well, I can't say no to a deal like that. Come on, Flora, we can try it together. I forgot his name already. How can you forget his name? I won't tell it to you though, so you can try and remember it. The winning arrow. A bag of candy dangles from one of 3 arrows attached to the wall. Assuming that all 3 arrows are perfectly straight, which arrow, A, B, or C, is connected to the candy? Because he only tried to murder us once and left, now he's gonna try to murder us a second time. Really late, go to bed. Have a good night, Chariot. Thank you so much for chatting and watching stream. Take it easy. Have fun, thank you. I've seen these puzzles before. It's like an optical illusion, right? Is it the middle arrow? I don't know. Is it the middle one? The middle one. 1/3 chance.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Arrow B is the one attached to candy. The reason this puzzle is tough for some people is because it contains a famous optical illusion. When you obscure a portion of a diagonal line with a straight shape, the 2 visible portions of the line appear disjointed from one another. I was gonna say the lowest one. You were tricked by the optical illusion. Also, the bad guy's name is Don Paulo. I'll tell you. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance. Really? Gosh, thank you. Hamster toy, perhaps? Oh, it's another camera part. I want to help the hamster. I'm not gonna tell you, it tells me anyway. I know, I was just like, oh, I want to say it. What do we got? We got this. But the question is, will you remember? Will you remember for the next stream what his name is? Huh? Another puzzle? Look at all the fruit and vegetables on this cart. It probably belongs to the person running that little stand. Oh, but it looks like one of the wheels is dented. That must make it difficult to move much. Yeah, I bet it's a real pain. Oh, but you know, that reminds me of a puzzle with a busted wheel. Nope, you're not gonna remember. The warped wheel. Yeah, what is this? In the back of the train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground, as shown below. A star is pointing to its axle. While no longer functioning, the wheel is interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, its axle traces a funny pattern if you look at it from the side. Of the 5 diagrams below, which one depicts the actual path of the axle? A warped wheel? It's quite warped if it's a triangle now. Alright, if it's the path of the axle. Okay, so it's not attached to like a car, right? It's just you're just taking this triangle and just spinning it, right? For some reason I was like, is it still attached to like a wagon or something? So I was like, wouldn't it? How would it move? A, okay. Let's look at A. So it turn... Move a little bit. Then make a big swooping swoop again. We try A? I'll trust you, Ark.
Let's see if this works.
Big
Piece of
brain.
cake.
Piece of cake. Diagram A correctly traces the path of the axle as the wheel rolls. You probably won't see this wheel on a train anytime soon, but it would sure be fun to watch it bounce around, wouldn't it? Could you imagine riding a vehicle with wheels like this? Triangles? Triangle wheels? Would you trust a car with that wheel? No. That would make me very motion sick if that was the case. That's right, Luke. You sure figured that one out fast. If you've got puzzles, I've got answers. I'm impressed you knew a puzzle like that. I've never heard that one before. Well, I need to know a few to run with you two. Anything else? Hint coin? There are so many things to buy. Okay. How about you? Lulu. We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Okay. It's a small house, but it has a wonderful charm to it. Oh, a puzzle. Look at this crazy-looking tree, Professor. It's all warped. With a structure like that, it must be quite old. I wonder how long it's been here. Oh, Luke. Our little conversation reminded me of a puzzle I know. Care to hear it? Sure. Trees on an old road. Okay, the country road you see here is lined with a single straight row of trees. Each planted at a different time, and each a different distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees labeled A through E here, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? Study the diagram carefully and draw a line between the letters of the 2 trees you've chosen. Which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? Like via... like from the ground or from height? The height distance. So I'm thinking, shit, I don't know. Like A to E? That seems too obvious, right? Each planted at a different time and each a different distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? What's the trick? I don't know. It can't be A and E, right? Isn't that too obvious? Part of me was like, oh, maybe it's like, maybe it's like height-wise or something. Try it. Okay, we'll try A to E. And it's gonna say it's wrong. And it's gonna be like, Read the thing carefully again, alright? Not that obvious, otherwise it wouldn't be a puzzle.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, it is? Wait, what's the
Piece of
logic?
cake.
No matter how you look at it, trees A and E clearly have the greatest distance between them. How is this a puzzle? What was the trick supposed to be? What do you mean, come on. Listen, if you showed this to a person, they'd be like, duh, it's obviously A to E. Like, there's no critical thinking in there. Only 20 picarots, bruh. Perhaps I should have prepared something a bit more challenging for you, Luke. Well, we'll save that for next time. For now, let's continue our walk about the village. Oh, hamster toy! We got a hamster toy! Okay, the tiny stump attracts the hamster if he's in 3 spaces. Hamster always goes for the apple instead. Okay. Okay, here we go. Exercise time.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
He's just like me. For real, for real.
But if I exercise, it'll just make me hungrier.
The voice. Snorlax walked 9 steps. His level went from 5 to 4. Look, he looks less, sad now. Surely the answer wouldn't be that obvious. Oh. But how is it a puzzle? You know what I mean? Goal is 14 steps now. Okay, so I think we need more stuff, right? Puzzles have various degrees of difficulty. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, how about this person? Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will you? What seems to be the problem, madam? My sweet little bird fell down a hole in the ground here. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try. The trapped bird. We have to rescue Matcha's cousin. Okay. Doesn't it look like a Oksan? Oh no, Laurel's poor little bird has fallen down a long, winding hole in the ground. In front of the bird are 3 paths labeled A, B, and C. Which tunnel should the bird take in order to make it back above ground? Look, there's a snake. Okay. Let me pick up my iPad and like look. Okay. B? Maybe B? A leads to the snake, and C leads to nowhere, so I think it's B. Hey, B.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
We rescued the bird. Very nice. The bird can safely escape her underground confines by following Tunnel B. Any other tunnel will lead her deeper underground or into the mouth of a very hungry snake. There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. I wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take them, I insist. We got a new minigame. Tea set minigame. You got the ingredient Oasis Leaf. Okay. Ooh, Brisk Berry. Bell Tart Seed. The tea set lets you mix and brew a variety of herbal teas. Add multiple doses of an herb to increase that herb's effect in the tea. Money would be nice. Well look, we can make tea. Combine the ingredients you gather to make a variety of delectable tea. Tea ingredients currently in your possession can be found on the boxes at the bottom of the screen. Tap on an ingredient to learn its name and the properties it can give your tea. When you're ready to make tea, tap the ingredients you want to use and drag them into the tea pot. You'll need to place 3 ingredients in the teapot before you can start brewing your tea. Keep in mind it can use more than one of the same herb in your concoctions. Okay, once you put your 3rd ingredient in the teapot, the lid next to it will start to wiggle. Place the lid on top of the teapot to start brewing your tea. If your creation turns out tasty, the recipe will be added to your list of teas. You can check your list of recipes anytime by tapping the tea set icon. English minus 10%. Why there's so much instructions? While viewing your list of teas, tap a teacup to see the tea's name and characteristics. Blah blah blah. Give Luke and Layton a taste of what you've made. There are 12 recipes. Okay. Time to spill the tea. Refreshing and purifying. Interesting second selection. Alright. Oh, the suspense. Okay. Bell Classic. Oh, it's a little sour and a little sweet. Yum. I certainly have to tip my hat to this tea's drinkability. I imagine it would be delicious cold as well. Yep, and since it's nice and light, I bet just about anyone would be happy to have a cup. Yes, I am partial to its lovely fruity aftertaste. Okay, we made a tea. Oh, so we can just give this to Layton like this? Spill the tea, sis. This is splendid, Luke. This is truly a testament to the restorative power of tea. Now that's a good tea. Layton seems restored in high spirits. We found a hint coin at the bottom of your teacup. We're just like, what if we only put in this Oasis leaf? Your tea was no good, what a pity. We put in lots of the same ingredient, but all it made was the boring one-note tea. The real beauty of tea is the way different flavors come together. Try using a variety of ingredients. Okay. If we do like 2, and then 1. Oh, hold on. 2, 1. Ooh, we made something. What if you accidentally swallowed the hint coin? Well, I guess you won't be able to use it then. Delicious! I just love how sweet this is, Professor. Well, it's a bit too sweet for me, but I understand why so many children enjoy it. I think I could drink a whole pot of this stuff myself. Just watch me. Hahaha, you've got quite the sweet tooth, Luke. Just try not to drink it too fast. But 2 of these and then 1 of these. Oh, no good. This tea smells a bit, well, funny. Are you sure we can drink this, Professor? Why not take a sip and find out for yourself? Ew, I think I'll pass on this one. Where did I go wrong? I was so sure I brewed something good too. Capstone's natural beauty is really quite amazing, don't you agree? What amazing weather. If only today was a proper holiday. Does she have another puzzle for us? Oh, hello there, you two. You sure have excellent timing. See, I'm trying to wrap these flowers I grew to give to a friend. I've got a green thumb when it comes to plants, but I'm all thumbs when it comes to wrapping. Help an old gal out, would you? It's a wrap. In order to wrap the flower just like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? The D? Well, I have to visualize it. D?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Not D.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Is it B then?
And now to test my theory. Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
That's true, Professor. That's a possibility eliminated.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Wonderful. Were you able to follow the paper's transition from a flat shape into 3D one? Yeah, definitely. First try, right? Well, that's about the finest wrapping job I've ever seen. You sure saved me a heap of trouble. Hamster toy! Now let me return the favor with a few helpful tidbits about the tea set I gave you. I'm sure you know the basics of brewing, yes? Putting in 1 scoop of each of the 3 ingredients I gave you makes a lovely Bell Classic tea. However, there's a lot of room for experimenting. For example, try brewing 2 parts briskberry with 1 part something else. Get it right and you'll make a sweet, crisp tea that's just wonderful. If you happen to pick up more tea ingredients, try creating some infusions of your own. There's a whole world of complex flavors waiting to be discovered. You just need to find them. Like Lego Batman says, first try! That's right. Briskberry. What does Luke want? Make an energy drink tea. I'm exhausted. Could you make me tea with oasis leaf and a double dose of brisk berry? Is this what it is? Is it this one? This tea sure hits the spot. It's sweet and it's got me ready to start walking again. This looks like a good spot to find ingredients. Is that Kingdom Hearts reference? Because I was like, I remember seeing, definitely remember hearing that before. I was like, oh, where's it from? Oh, the hamster. We have to. Okay, can we help him? These charming little flowers attract the hamsters if hamster is within 3 spaces of one. Okay. Ah, thank you for the follow. Nate? Nate0. Dateable. How's the game, by the way? It's fun. I've played the Layton games before on the DS, so I thought it was time to replay them many years later. Here on the iPad. Will this work?
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
Got any snacks around here? He did not walk enough. Poor Snorlax. He'll reach his goal next time. Anything else around here? Okay. Oh, this area has cleared up. Wait, did we go this way? Oh, we didn't go this way, did we? Harnessing the power of nature is quite an impressive feat. Nice top hat, thank you. I bet there are all kinds of animals living in that forest. I wonder what's growing in the fields. Any hint coins? Anything? Hint coin? Any hint coins? Okay. Castia. Castia? Oh, Castia? Castia something? Gracious, the weather couldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th. My memory's not what it used to be, but you're not from here, are you? Waiting on the train, huh? How do I know, you ask? Well, this isn't the first time it's happened. As fancy as that train is, it must be in rotten shape. Oh. The train's not in good condition? Take heart, Sonny. More often than not, the train gets fixed up in a few hours. Well, with that festival and all, there's plenty here to do and see in the meantime. Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment, though, I'd like to ask about a relic known as the Elysian Box. Oh dear me! Ahem, I mean, oh dear me, I've never heard of that dreadful thing. Sus. You could have drawn her own but got lazy and took this from Google, that's right. I mean, it works. It works, right? Not this and no worries, didn't think you were. My best feat of drawing is stick figures. I draw like a drunk goose. A goose. Geese are nice stuff. Never, you hear? Hmm? Huh. Well, that's enough chatting with strangers for one day. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm crabbier than a crab apple. What? He's mad because we mentioned the Elysian Box. If you really want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle. World's best golfer. I see numbers, okay. A pro golfer has the amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, and 11 feet. Strangely enough, though, those are the only distances he can putt. Currently, our golfer stands on the green, with his ball 20 feet from the hole. What's the fewest number of strokes he can use to get the ball into the hole? Assume that if the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining to the hole, it'll roll over to the other side without going into the cup. This music don't play me to sleep. It's a very nice soundtrack. Very calming. Very relaxing. But please, if you need to go sleep. Please go by all beans. Go rest. Okay, so we need... What's the fewest number? Let's see. 4? That's what I was thinking, because you can do like 5, 10, 15, 20. Or 3 and 7, 3 and 7. Or 11 and 3, 3, 3. Is it 4?
This should do the trick. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Remember, this is a pro golfer we're talking about. He can do some pretty amazing things. Okay. The pro golfer has amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, and 11 feet. Those are the only distances he can putt. $11. Those are the only distances he can putt. Huh? What could it be? I'm trying to think. Because it can't be, if he hits it too far, then it'll roll over to the other side without going into the hole, right? Those are the only distances he can putt. I look at a hint, like I don't know. The answer's gonna be something weird like 1, right? It's always 1 or 0. What's the fewest number of strokes he can use to get the ball into the hole? Fewest number. What if he hits it really hard? Alright. 1 hint, fine. The correct solution doesn't involve the golfer overshooting the hole. Yeah, we know that, don't we? There's no reason our golfing friend should have to hit each putt straight towards the hole. Perhaps he could put his ball in a better position with a shot that travels diagonally. The correct solution is not the wrong one. I guess they're assuming, like... I guess some people, maybe someone could have thought like to overshoot it and just turn it back. 2 times? Why 2? Perhaps he could put his ball in a better position with a shot that travels diagonally. I guess we have a visual here. They were saying like shoot it like 11 feet this way or something and then something this way. What would that mean though? Here, Ark, I'll use your answer. We'll do 2.
And now to test my theory.
What are the numbers though? Which numbers?
Ha! Wonderful.
Ah, wonderful. If our friend, a pro golfer, puts 2 diagonal shots as shown above, he can sink the ball in 2 shots. No one ever said the golfer had to putt directly towards the hole, did they? Sure, in order to sink the putt using the method shown above, he'd need to calculate the angle of each shot perfectly. But that's probably why he's a pro. Oh, okay. I guess I can understand that. So the numbers didn't really matter, I guess? I mean, of course it has to be like 11 to reach the distance, but the other numbers didn't matter that much. That's the ticket, very nice. You've got a good head on those shoulders, Sonny. Isn't that the second person who said that? Good head on those shoulders. But I guess you'd need one to pull off that hat. Is there anything here? No hint coins? Okay, let's go to the village center. Look at all these booths. Now this is what I call a festival. Oh, I just love all the hustle bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we walk around and take in more of the sights then? Definitely. Alright, they decided to check out the plaza in front of the town hall. Any hint coins? Oh, puzzle. Look at this little monument here, Professor. It appears to be commemorating something. Why don't we take a closer look? The secret message. On the day Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, the villagers toasted with red wine and danced late into the night. They also built this statue, engraving it with the word red and the date 812. Part of the statue is shaped like a wine glass and can be filled with water from the spout at the top. While the statue describes the villagers' activities on the day of the founding, it can be also shown where they all found themselves the day after the festivities. Can you figure out where the villagers were? Write in 3 letters. Bed. The day after the festivities, if they partied all night, would they be in bed the next morning, resting? Be filled with water to the top, because if the water... The water went to the top of the fountain, it'd be here, right?
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
And there we have it! Filling the wine glass part of the monument with water creates a reflection that transforms the engraving of 812 red to 813 bed. Everyone must have stayed up so late celebrating a new village at Dropstone that they couldn't get up on time the next morning. There we have it! A sign for me to head towards bed. That's right. Yeah, I'll probably end soon too, so I can also go to sleep. Take it easy, all. Yes, thank you so much, Nate, for following and watching. Have a good night. According to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago. It's strange how 50 years is a long time for a person, but not much time at all for a village. Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did the founder come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check, and thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Today's Monday, right? I keep feeling it's Sunday. And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta work tomorrow. Back to the grind. And like today, it was like really foggy and rainy. Like I woke up, I felt okay. Then like when the afternoon rolled by, I was just very tired. And I was like, man, I don't feel like doing anything. Every day is a work day. Always working. Hey fellows, pleasure to meet you. My name's Albert, and I'm just nuts about our beautiful village. I heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle, the king of Dropstone trivia, yours truly, will answer a question for you. Oh? Will Layton ask about the Elysian box, perhaps? Boys Club. Okay. Below is a wheel of male and female portraits. Select the portrait and, counting that portrait as 1, move 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. Then cross out the last of these 6 portraits. Repeat this pattern starting from the next available portrait and moving in the same direction. If you start at just the right portrait, you can remove all the women in the wheel, leaving only the 6 portraits of men behind. Circle this portrait. Remember, you can move clockwise or counterclockwise. Alright, I guess we pick one and go, right? We start at... Okay. We start at Luke. Then we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cross out a portrait. And then move to the next available one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put this 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving in the same direction. Okay, so that doesn't work. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that doesn't work. Go from the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we count wrong before? Maybe we counted wrong before. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work. Okay. We start here. Four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one doesn't work. Other direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess that doesn't work either. One, two, three, four, 6. We'll get it eventually, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Too much counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this? Wait, did I go this direction already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not this one either. How about here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. Not this one either. I feel like I've gone through all the portraits, haven't I? We'll come back to this one later. I'll be here counting forever. What? You don't have you don't have an interest in finding out more about the town? I do. But I don't want to solve your puzzle right now. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo! Parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig. When she was a child, I used to read to her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing hurts so much as sob. Separation's a knife. Gee, I don't know about that. I guess I've never really given it much thought. Oh, fret not, I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand the pain. A pain such as mine. Don't mind me, I'll just excuse myself now. The way he was carrying on, you'd think he just got dumped. But he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he? Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman. You're right, Professor. This circular flower bed is truly lovely. This building appears to be the town hall. Yes, but it looks like it's closed for today. Well, they probably wanted to give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. Luke, this reminds me of a puzzle set in front of a town hall like this one. Care to give it a go? Would I ever? The mayoral election. There. 3 people at odds with one another are running for mayor in the upcoming town election. Including these 3 candidates, the town has a voter population of 40 people. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? I've gotten sleepy. I think after this puzzle will finish. I don't want to work. I don't want to work tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. What is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? Okay, so there's 3 of them. $14 votes? The only way I can divide it is 13 times 3 with a remainder of 1. I looked at it and I was like, oh god, how do I divide 40? I was like, 36 is a multiple of 3, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Here goes. Well, I'm stumped.
I'm stumped. Population of 40, including the candidates. Candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? Oh, okay, I see. Because this doesn't work, because even if this person got 14, this person can get 0 and this person can get 26, right? Like, someone might not get any votes at all between the 3 of them. Now what? Okay, so what's this minimum number of votes? The lowest number, right. To win with certainty. So it can't be 14, because if someone else could have more votes than 14, then they wouldn't win. 40 for certainty? Okay. To win with certainty, like absolute certainty at the minimum. Assuming these two at least get 1 vote, that means we need 38 votes, right? Is there a lower number than that, though? No, there has to be a lower number than that. That feeling when your mom doesn't vote for you, rip. That means these people only voted for themselves. 21 votes? Because if this guy gets 0... then the other guy gets 19. This person has 21. That's a surefire win of... That's guaranteed to win? 21? I try.
Let's see if this works.
No.
Oops, that wasn't right.
That wasn't right. Is it lower then? But that's not the fewest number of votes. Is it 30? Let's try 38. 38.
Here goes. Oops, that wasn't right.
That wasn't right. I know, look at one hit. Ah, hello, Phoenix of Hope, how are you? Think about how many votes existed in town, excluding the 3 cast by the candidates themselves. Okay, so... we're working with here, okay. Everyone votes for themselves, we're left with 37 votes? So divided by 3? Would that make sense? Divide this by 3? 12? What was our original answer? Did we say 14? I have a thought. What's your thought? He said 14, okay. To secure the victory, the candidate would need half of the votes, I believe. We tried 21 already, right? half of these votes. $19. Right? 18 plus 19 equals 37. Okay, we'll go with 19. I think that makes sense. Should we try? We'll try.
Just leave it to me. Well, I'm stumped.
Oh, not 19. It was a good thinking though, good logic though. We did 19.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, we did 21. Now it's 20.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
19 picarettes. Okay, wait. The winner has to have at least 20 votes for a certain victory. Since each of the candidates dislikes the other two, each will likely vote for themselves. 40 votes minus those 3 votes leaves 37 votes. The winner will need over half the votes, in this case, a minimum of 19 additional votes. And the winning candidate's personal vote, you get 20 votes. Even if another candidate gathered all the remaining 18 votes, it wouldn't be enough to overcome the candidate with 20 votes. Okay, I was so close. I know, right? You're really close. Logic was sound is bad at math. Nah, no worries. I said, what did I guess before? I was like 14, and I was like 21, then I was like 38. Alright, we did it. We solved it. Well done. Now we really should get back to investigating the town. Alright. I think that's a good time to end. One more? What do you mean one more? Aren't you tired too? Well, look at this area. Wow, look at those gigantic cow balloons. It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition? That sounds like fun. Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village? Certainly. We can return later when the competition commences. Yay! Professor Luke and Flora decide to walk around until the livestock competition starts. I think that's a good spot to end. Right? We have something to look forward to. As a gentleman, I feel it is my duty to take one of these balloons. Right? Aren't these cute? Those cow balloons certainly are something else. Alright. Thank you for watching today. Hope everyone has a good rest of your week. Can't believe you're gonna make us wait a week. This isn't television. Listen, I gotta be a normie. I gotta work my job. Gotta work my 2 jobs, possibly. If I apply for that 3rd one, possibly 3 jobs. It'll be something to look forward to, right? Tune in next week for Professor Layton, the Diabolical box. HD for mobile. Right, we haven't met this guy yet on the cover. He's holding the Elysium box. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. 3. Did I apply? I don't know. Good luck with your jobs. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for watching this stream. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good week, everybody. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. See you all. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 Ah!